This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody. Look, this was a show when we didn't think we should be here because nobody else in the building is here, but we slaved away, and it turned out to be a bit of a cracker.
I'll tell you what,
Say so.
You're going to hear from Tony from Coogee. He owns a news agency, and we talked to him about lotto.
Oh, that was awesome, yeah.
And then we
it's so
find
great.
out if people have shown you appreciation with a gift that was worthy of what you did.
And often not, as it turns out.
We're going to catch up with Cam Bancroft from the Perth Scorchers.
We talk about Uber Eats deliveries that have gone a little bit awry, and wait till you hear from Jared from Bullsbrook. That's a cracking tale.
Yeah. And just a lot of, resentment today over the fact that we were at work and everyone else wasn't.
Our boss is walking in with donuts like that's going to... Joel! I've just had a gastric sleeve, mate. What do you reckon? What am I supposed to do with that?
I did think that.
Yeah, what'd you buy me? A stick
I
of
thought
celery?
about getting one of them blended up or something like that. Maybe, do they do that?
You
Krispy
chew it,
Kreme?
spit it into a mouth like a bird.
Whatever it takes to stop you guys talking about not having today off at work.
So wait there. So how many now is it officially? Now it's Malcolm and Joel and Ali.
No, and Mary's here too.
And Miri. Four. Anyway, enjoy the podcast.
And Joel's leaving in half an hour.
Nathan, Nat and Sean.
On Nova 937.
It's 6:03. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy, what day is it? Friday?
Friday,
It
we're
does
back.
not feel like
Friday.
It
it.
shouldn't be.
That's
Friday.
weird.
We've got 3 people listening to us today.
Not all at once. They're doing it in
Because
shifts.
everyone else is in bed, because everyone else is taking a long weekend.
Yeah, they are. They
Yep.
are. Absolutely. It's so
We're
frustrating.
Shall we
here.
just not bother? Shall we not bother?
We're here. We've got the CCTV footage
Yep.
up today, and we'll be doing a head count of the amount of people that are coming into Nova to work.
I'm sure you only need one hand, Nath.
That's right.
Oh,
One finger. Not even one finger.
Anyway, if you, like us, are slaving away today, it's good to have you on board.
Yeah.
it's depressing, isn't it, everybody?
It is.
No, but we're going to get you up and about today
Yeah, we
because Get
are.
Schooled is back again.
Yeah.
2 rounds
Two
today.
rounds of sandwiches.
It's that day when you've got 2 exams on one day.
And I'll tell you what, if regular school paid you $1,000,
Yeah, you'd be a bit more enthused, wouldn't you?
I'm like, come on, so 2 lots of $1,000 up for grabs in our show today.
We're going to catch up with Cam Bancroft, who's been whacking them all over the place. Let's hope he does it again tomorrow for the Scorchers.
Yeah, Perth Scorchers. What else have we got on here today? Live Free for 23. Yes, I'm all a part of that, aren't I?
He starts just flicking through every piece of paper on his desk.
I'll pick up the
you
West
done?
Australian. We all know that's got nothing in it.
And there'll just be like a real sense of bitterness today.
Yes. and with a touch of resentment.
Yeah,
It's-
just for actually being here when everyone else is having the day off. Whatif.com helps Aussies make the most out of every trip.
You can book a hotel, flight, surfboard and snorkel, all before you can say brekkie buffet.
Jump on the What If app and get started.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Nova's free for 23.
Thanks to Liberty. Loans for free thinkers. Get ahead in 2023 and free think your dream home, car or holiday with Liberty today. Eligibility and conditions apply.
On Monday afternoon, Kate, Tim and Joel are going to be calling somebody and saying, hey, guess what? $1,000 a week going into your bank account every single week of 2023. That's a good phone call to get. Put some people in the running, Sean.
You're not wrong. We're looking to reward 5 callers this morning. The first one's Rosie. Rosie, you deserve it. Are you actually going to work today?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic, Rosie.
Yeah.
Do you resent everybody else that has the day off?
No, not really. I've got to work tomorrow as well, so
Wrong
doesn't
answer.
really matter.
Okay,
We're
get
not
her off.
resentment.
Get her off. We're only taking
She's
bitter
not-
and twisted people
She's
this
not
morning.
bitter enough.
Sorry, Rosie. Thank you so much for playing.
Jackie's in Clarkson. Morning, Jack.
Good morning. How you going,
Hi,
guys?
Jackie.
Hi,
You
Jackie.
headed into work today, Jackie?
Yeah, I'm on my way to buy some flowers, then heading to work.
Buy some
nice.
flowers. What for?
Oh, one of the ladies has been a temp at our work, and she's, leaving to have a baby, so it's exciting.
you're so
but
lovely,
with that-
Jackie. Well
So
done.
where are you getting your flowers from? Are you popping into like a servo or something? Are you getting something a bit nicer?
Oh, no, I'm not going to a servo. I'm going to a local deli in Mount Lawley.
Oh, yes. We know
which are the ones down near the Queens?
Yeah, that's where Sally wants.
No, that's great. They have a great selection.
Yeah, they do. There's
That's
many
well
that
done.
have great selections
Yes,
there.
yes.
They really bump the prices up around Mother's Day, though. I'll tell you that much now, right now. It's
And
pretty insane.
Valentine's Day, too,
Remember
I
those
think.
flowers that Dad used to get off the side of the road
Yeah.
in Carron
Covered
upstairs
in
near
bugs.
Gwellup, and it was just like, Mum, there'd be a centipede running down it and stuff.
Hey, you know, they're fresh. Nathan.
Rosie, how do you feel
That's
about
Jackie.
people... Oh, sorry, Jackie, how do you feel about people that have the day off today?
I had the day off yesterday because I don't actually work, so the rest of them got paid for it and I didn't.
Oh, so you're even more bitter.
I am.
Great.
Yes,
great.
good, correct.
Great.
Okay, you're in the
We'll
running.
keep her
Good
in.
luck, Jackie.
We'll keep her in.
Roz, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Roz.
Roz.
Roz is working hard this morning, aren't you, Roz?
I will be shortly, yes.
What time do you start, Roz?
7:30.
What sort of work do you do, Roz?
I drive a desk, so I'm office work bookkeeper.
Oh, okay, I drive a desk.
Should have seen
Four on the
Nathan's
floor,
face
mate.
then. He was
Yeah, I
so
saw that. I saw
confused.
you.
I was like, just about to jump on office work, so check his drivable desks out.
I've heard of standing desks, but this is new.
Oh, Roz.
Wow, Roz. How do you feel about people that have got the day off today?
Actually, I'm happy for them. I don't know too many, so I'm okay.
Sorry.
Bye-bye,
we're really
Roz.
angry
You're out
today.
of the running.
Bitter. You need to be
Are
bitter.
you serious?
Let's hear from Matt. Matt, what do you think about people, first of all, having the day off today?
I can't complain too much.
Are you going to work today?
I'm currently pulled over. I had last year's gap between Australia Day and
Yes.
the weekend, so it was only fair for the manager to get it today.
Oh, okay, you had to do swapsies. Righto.
I don't know
I
about
like
that.
this fairness.
What sort of job have you got? What sort of work do you do?
I'm a service advisor, so at a dealership.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah, right. He doesn't sound... He sounds a little bit, kumbaya.
I know,
for my
it's
liking.
very laissez-faire, isn't
You know
he?
what I mean?
Yeah.
that's
very,
French for touch.
It's very pity me.
Yeah, yummy.
Yeah, we're going to shred
on the
yours.
fence about
Sorry,
doing
Matt.
that.
Sorry, Matt. Not bitter enough to play today.
Tony, hello.
Hey, how you going?
Hi, Tony.
Tony, you working today?
I'm at work already.
Oh,
Okay, great,
Spirit,
Tony.
Okay.
Great, Tony. You know, a lot of other people, Tony, took yesterday off, of course, and then taking today off as well and having a long weekend. How do you feel about that?
I think that's extremely rude.
Yes, that's the right answer, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
That's it.
Tony, what
And
sort
I
of
mean,
work do you
even
do?
that caller, Roz, she sounded a bit iffy. I'm not sure she's actually going to work.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought the same thing. You know
She
what?
hesitated when you asked her what
She
time
did.
she was starting.
She
Yeah.
did, and you know what
She
time you start
hesitated.
because that's
Yes,
drilled
it's-
into your brain.
Right, Tony. you-
I reckon you'd take her out.
Okay.
Take her out of the drawer.
You know
Tony,
what?
Taking names and...
You know what I love about you, Tony, is I'm putting 10 entries in for you.
Yes.
Because
excellent.
what I
You're
love about you
petty.
is that you have retroactively looked at her and
Yeah.
you've gone, no, I don't like, take her out.
Yes.
I like this.
Yes, take her out.
That's the sort of...
Absolutely.
We're looking for bitter and resentful, and you've taken to petty and nasty
Tony,
as well, which we really like.
What sort of job are you doing today, Tony?
I work in a news agency, or I own a news agency. So I worked yesterday, and I'm already at work today.
Have you ever given away a Division 1 lotto ticket there?
I have. Gave one away about 2 weekends ago.
Oh,
We've done three. We've had 3 winners in the last year, so you should come down and
Where
grab
are
a
you?
ticket.
Where are you,
In
Tony?
Spearwood,
What
Yeah,
was
which
the
one?
name?
Phoenix News Agency.
Yeah,
So
okay.
is that-
Rise from the
In
ashes.
Spearwood.
Is that in the Phoenix Shopping Centre?
That's the one.
I've bought a ticket from you and it didn't win, and now I'm bitter. Now I'm very angry
Oh no!
about it.
Well,
Tony.
see, you need to come down and buy it now.
Oh, Tony.
We've got our lucky rooster. So you rub your ticket on your
I
lucky
didn't do
rooster,
that.
and you're
That's
guaranteed
where
a
I went
winner.
wrong.
Oh, I said that to Nat ages ago when we
Yeah.
first started working with each other, and she wouldn't buy
I
it.
said that's not lucky, Sean.
You don't, but Sean's got a tiny rooster, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really
no,
work.
forget the Buddha. You got to go the rooster.
Yeah.
Okay.
It always feels bad when you rub a ticket on a Buddha because that feels like
Yes.
cultural appropriation
That's
to me.
right.
Yeah. I don't mind rubbing on one of those cats with the up and down arms.
Hey, Tony, here's a question for you. I always see that they show the Division 1 winning lotto kiosk on
Yes.
the news, and they're all happy, popping champagne
Yeah.
corks and going all this.
Like they're getting something.
you don't get anything, so why are you happy for those people?
Or do you get
Yeah, I
do you
know.
get
It's
something?
just for marketing.
Do you get
Like,
But do you get anything like
no, you don't.
nothing?
Like this last winner, we don't even know who it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they might not even check their ticket there. Like they might just...
I suppose you get
No.
to say that it was sold there,
That's
and then
right.
you get an influx
Yeah,
of
that's it.
customers.
Yeah, but what about- okay,
You build the hype.
Yeah.
Build the hype. So if someone's what you've said you've given out 3, I think, Division
Yeah,
1. Is that
3,
what you
yeah.
said?
Yeah,
And I
last
imagine
year.
a couple other big other winners. Does anyone come in and go, hey Tony, thanks so
Thanks,
much
mate.
for selling this ticket, Hez? I don't know,
$100
a carton of beer or something?
Yes, we got a bottle of champagne from one guy.
How much did he
won.
win?
And he actually didn't even want the ticket.
Oh.
He came in and then he ummed and he ahed and he was like, I don't know if I want this. So then I says, look, I've printed it now. You better take it. So he took it and then he won.
How much did he win?
800 grand.
Why didn't you keep
bottle
it,
of
Tony?
champagne.
Why
And
didn't you
the thing
keep
that
it?
annoyed-
Oh, no, you don't want it. This is destiny. I'll keep it.
The thing that annoyed me is that I would have kept it because
Yes,
I never cancel a ticket. If I print it and then they don't want
It's
it,
meant
I
to
would
be.
keep it.
'Cause that's
so
your
it
lotto
slipped through my
story.
fingers.
Oh, Tony.
800 large.
Tony.
What brand champagne was it, Tony?
It wasn't a bad one. It was a
Moe
Dom
Verve.
Perignon one.
Dom
So it was
Perignon.
about
Oh, yeah, that's a good
$100
one. Yeah.
It's all $100 and
Yeah.
something bucks?
Yeah.
Nah, $800,000, $100 and something bucks?
And
He got 800 grand, I got a $100
Yeah.
bottle of champagne.
And you're the one that talked him into the ticket. Well, maybe your fate, Tony, is to win this.
I
Kate
must
and
be
Joel could call you
I must
on
be a giver.
Monday.
That's the thing.
You are,
Yes.
yeah.
All right,
We can
all right.
feel
All
it.
right.
So what we're going to do,
Yeah,
remember,
knock
Tony?
out those other four
Yeah.
and just leave my name in.
Well, don't worry, we've knocked Roz out. So
Absolutely, yeah. She was dodgy as.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
debate has been raging since we did Free for 23, and we spoke to Tony from Coogee, who works at the Phoenix News
Yes,
Agency and
it's
Lottery
his news
Centre.
agency
Yes.
too. Yep,
Yes.
he's the
Dishing out winning
proprietor.
tickets
Yeah.
everywhere, including an $800,000 winning ticket.
I know, 3 Division 1s.
Yes,
Yep.
including
Right.
one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. And the main concern was zeroing in on the $800,000 winner, who decided the only thing that he was going to give Tony was a bottle of champagne. Now, granted, it was some Dom Perignon.
That's right. Which is the good stuff.
Dom
but still.
Perignon is
And the
like
thing about this
not
is
that
that
expensive.
the guy wasn't going to buy the ticket, and
No.
Tony convinced him to buy the ticket because it was already printed. And so if Tony hadn't done that, he would have kept that ticket that had already been issued for himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, he convinced this guy
Take the
to
ticket.
take the ticket.
Come on,
it
mate.
won him $800,000, and the
And I
best
was
he
like-
could do was a $100 bottle of
I was
champagne.
like, that is so scungy.
Isn't it?
That is so scungy.
If it had just been a regular transaction,
Yeah.
then I think fair enough.
yeah.
But Tony talked him
Yeah.
into buying it.
So I'm like, guys, as if you just give them a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, as if.
Amy, our producer,
Good morning.
what do you think about
No,
this?
I agree. I think it's fair. I probably may have had, like, maybe a hamper or chocolates, like just something on the side.
Just a
what
box of
chocolates?
Ferrero Rocher.
What level of chocolate?
Yeah, now you're talking.
Like one of the big boxes of Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
or
80s.
maybe a
They're so
hamper.
80s, those chocolates, don't
and
you feel?
flowers.
It's
Like
$800,000.
flowers.
It's $800,000.
I know, but that's not.
And you
like,
wouldn't have
that's not
bought that
much. It's
ticket.
under a mil.
But it's more than what you
would've.
had.
I reckon I would have. I know he said he needs convincing. I don't need convincing, so I would have gone up. I don't know. No, you do need Amy. Okay, done.
Can I
And
tell
then-
you right
and then
now,
return.
for
Thanks.
me,
Thanks, Tony. Cheers. Here's your champagne.
$800,000,
Awesome.
even $500,000, right?
Yep.
Okay. If I am going into a lotto place and I get a winning ticket, $500,000, $800,000, I tell you right now, minimum it'd be like $1,000 Crown voucher.
Yeah.
So that'll be either for the winner, for the guy that owns it, or if there's only a couple of people there, if it's a team of people, I can take them out for a nice meal. Like it's minimum $1,000 is what I'd give them.
Do you reckon that's because that's kind of like loose change for you? Or because there is levels, you know what I mean? There's levels.
Hey, wait. Have you seen what he's driving?
No, because it's free money.
I know, but you
Yes.
slowly chip away, and then you're like, okay, and then there's money for mum, and then there's money for.
Oh,
this
you're like
person.
Sean. You've made deals everywhere, haven't you?
No, but I don't know. It's like
I'd like you to get
his
100 grand on
job
my
is to
800.
sell me a winning ticket, right?
That's his job.
That's what he's done. Good on him. Well
No,
done.
his job's to sell you a
Thanks.
ticket.
Yes.
Well,
There's no
a
guarantee
ticket.
it's going to be a winning ticket.
And if it is, here's your bottle of champagne.
And remember, what we're talking about with Tony is it's a very specific thing. The person wasn't going to get it, and
That's
Tony
right.
had to
They were
convince
dithering.
him.
Tony convinced
You
him.
wouldn't
And
go
otherwise,
Dom- you
Tony
wouldn't go
was
Dom
keeping
Perignon.
that ticket for himself.
No, Amy wouldn't go Dom Perignon.
No, you go Verve. I'd say.
Passion.
Yes, go
yeah.
Verve.
Is that more expensive?
No, it's less. It's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Sean knows.
Oh, no, Amy, you
Champagne
know,
drinker in the house.
we've been given so much Moet.
I've got a few-
You've got a few bottles in the
Actually,
cupboard, don't
I've got
you?
one of those out.
Harry acts like he's one of the people, wears free T-shirts and hats that companies give him. But yet grew up in the Golden Triangle, so let's see how this pans out.
$800,000, you buy 1,000, that turns into $799. You keep giving money away and you've got none left. You go to a financial advisor, the number one thing they say is don't piss your money away.
Yeah. So
what would you get?
A gesture. Yeah, max $100. Oh. Yeah. Come on.
What's wrong with you people?
Come on. It's a gesture.
You wouldn't even notice the
If you give them $1,000 to say, what were you saying before, maybe a Crown voucher of some sort, they're sitting there in their Crown suite going, I didn't win $800,000. I'm just stuck here in this Crown suite with no money still. That's how I think about it. That's how I think about it.
The minibar's going to kill me.
Yeah,
the minibar's going to kill me here for 2 days.
Remember this at the end of the year when it's bonus time. Harry doesn't need it because he'll just be reminded that he doesn't have more than this.
Oh my God, you're right, Natalie. That's so great, Natalie.
Write that down.
At the end, when we're giving out all our team bonuses, we're going to say, oh no, they're not going to be happy with 500. They want to be 1,000, so we won't give it to him.
Yeah, because it's
he'll think about what it could have been, not what it is.
I've got to be thrifty.
Right, let's see where people sit on this, or they've been in this experience where they've won stuff and they've got nothing back.
Okay, so this is a thank you, right? So something's been done for someone. There's been some good news, whatever. What have you received or what have you given as a thank you gift? And do you think that it was
equitable?
Yes.
Natalie, it was in proportion to the favour that was done for you, or that you did for them.
And if you would like to just weigh in on what you would give Tony, who sold you the $800,000 ticket, as a thank you,
we'll ask that as a side question.
Let us know. Well. We're going to give somebody $300 to spend at Matilda Bay, but should we? Because it's not $600, and it'll just make them feel bad.
I just remind you that you can't go there again tomorrow.
You're right, actually. So we'll see if we give it away. Matilda Bay's restaurant, Crown the Bay. Do we really want to give them fresh local crayfish, just $49 from now until the end of March?
Because when they have to go back to fish
fingers,
they'll be
because then the next night they're not eating crayfish. And it's like, well, they shouldn't even know about it.
13 24 10. We want to know about those thank yous. Did they equal the gesture? Is it the right amount, or was it woefully inadequate?
Remember as well, just for getting on air with us, free for 23. But then should we? Because $1,000 each day, it's not $2,000
each week. Yeah,
each week. Yeah,
that's right.
Oh, I don't know.
I know it's only each week, not each day. Great point, Nathan.
Oh God. Then what's even the point of giving it away?
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We are discussing inadequate thank yous, really.
Tokens of appreciation.
Yes, and when they're too token.
Way too token. Tony, he owns a news agency. He had a Division 1 winner that won like $800,000. Tony convinced him to buy the ticket because the guy was humming and hahing whether he was going to buy it or not. Tony said, no, buy it, mate. He bought the ticket, $800,000, bought him one bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
That's all.
And Tony would have got to keep that ticket. Because that's the way he works.
Keep it,
yeah, that's right. If it's printed out already, he doesn't cancel it.
Maybe it's a thing for Tonys. Good morning to you, Tony.
Another Tony. Hello.
Hello, how you going there?
Good, man.
Good, Tony. Okay, talk to us.
Okay, yeah, well, $800,000 a bottle of champagne, definitely not worth the thank you. You could give him much more than that.
Of course you could, Tony.
What would you do, Tony?
Well, when I was working, got a job for a friend. Chinese was the meal, like I took him and his wife out.
Yes.
Yep. But they got $1,000 from work for recommended me for coming for work.
Oh, okay.
Like a spotter's fee.
So, wow, $1,000. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Gee, that's pretty good going.
Yeah.
Importantly, what did you buy at Chinese, Tony?
Yeah. Your lemon chicken guy?
No. We went for the big banquets, like they took him and his wife out. Yeah. And then when they got the $1,000, they gave me and my wife a meal as well, Chinese, the banquet as well.
So they literally won $1,000 and went, okay, thank you so much, Tony, for us spotting you and getting you the job. We're going to give you another meal as well. That is very generous, because that would have been what? What's a night out for 4 people for Chinese?
Yeah, for a banquet.
For a banquet.
We went to the place up in Belmont. It was quite expensive. It was a couple of $100 for
$200,
yeah. And of course, after that, you don't sleep because of the MSG.
Yeah. Amy wouldn't even spend a couple of $100 on a bottle of champagne for $800,000.
We need more Tonys in the world. Thanks, Tony. Let's go to Nat in Mandurah. Hello.
Hi, guys. How you going?
Good,
Great, Nat. Now, you've received a token of appreciation, have you? What happened?
Well, sort of. Back when I was about 17, I worked in a news agent in a small country town.
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, we would, hold a couple of Powerball tickets.
Yeah.
Just so if any latecomers came in, we could sell it to them. Anyway, this day there was 2 tickets left over.
Yeah.
And so the boss and his wife took one ticket and the other girl and I took the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that ticket that he kept won $26,000.
Yes.
And he gave us nothing.
Oh, come on. You did 26 grand, they were.
And that was a flip of a coin. Which one?
Yep. Literally 50-50. We could have taken that one and we would have split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
No problem. Back then I was 17, it would have been good money to go travelling, but no, he was selfish and kept the whole lot.
So it's because he was the boss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he was the boss. But yet I wonder if the situation was reversed and you had one, if he would have turned around and said,
you've got to split it with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's no deal, you didn't do a deal, so I don't know. If,
No, I think
I
it's
don't know if he
implied,
needs to
though,
give
when
you
it's a
50-50.
workplace, though.
But she's aware. I think at least, as we heard before from Chinese would have been the going reward for
and
that
every
victory.
country town has a Chinese restaurant, so it would have been.
You should have been. He should have been flying some money her way.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you just had a
Absolutely.
win, mate. I took the other ticket. Blah, blah, blah.
get the special fried rice. Go on.
Yeah,
you
knock
would,
yourself
you would.
out.
Get the egg rice
Thanks,
too.
Nat.
Why
Karen's in Medora Bay. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Hi.
Great,
Hi,
Karen. What happened?
I'm a big giver. I
Good
give
girl.
all the time. My husband says I give too much, but we went away on holiday for 2 weeks and we had some people in to pug sit our children, our 2 little pugs.
Yes.
And so we
Pug
bought
sit.
back the girl a Tiffany necklace and the guy, we got him these super new ear pods that he was looking for, and we fill the house with food and alcohol and tell them to help themselves and just want to make sure that they're okay.
So literally, so how long do they look after your pugs for?
2 weeks.
And pugs aren't particularly high energy sort
You're
of...
not walking them 4 times a day.
You know what I mean? It's just like a ball of skin on the ground
Do
with
you
legs.
have to clean their skin? Is that where all the hard work comes from? Do you have to get in those
No, you
nooks and crannies?
just have to let them sit on your lap and give them cuddles.
That's it, and just
sort of
hope to
cuddle
God that they can breathe in and out.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how much was the Tiffany necklace?
It was about $2,500.
$2,500. What about the
Karen.
AirPods? The AirPods.
They were state-of-the-art new ones. I think they were about $1,200. I think the girl gave the pugs more cuddles. So
Yeah, sure, she
I
deserved
got her
more.
a better
So
gift.
you didn't pay them to stay. You just rewarded them at the end with...
Yeah, we just rewarded them, but we also, they lived at our house rent-free for a year after that as well.
Oh,
so
what?
to help them pay for our house.
Wait, what? They didn't leave?
No, well, they were building a house and they were struggling with rent. We said, you can stay at our house for a year
Karen.
while you save for your house.
Karen, sweetheart, can I do you a favour? Anything, anything.
right.
Whatever you've got on the agenda, let me know.
right.
I'll do you a favour.
I could do with some Tiffany jewellery. I'm in too. I like dogs. No problem. You're amazing, Karen. Amazing.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
You are super generous, Karen.
Yes.
We've got $300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant. Matilda Bay Restaurant's Cray on the Bay, fresh local crayfish is $49 from now until the end of March. Karen, take that, please,
Thank you.
and use it.
Thank you so much.
No
and Nathan, I totally agree with you. You should give. So I would give him a better gift from the 800.
mate.
Yes, we know you
Duh.
would,
Hey, Karen, now that we've
Tony
given
would have
you
moved
this-
in with you by now.
I mean, Karen would have given a bouquet of pugs and probably the keys to her car.
See how this worked, though? We've given Karen something. You wait. She's going to send it. I can feel it. She's going to send us something great in return.
Thank you, Karen.
Worth $4,000. Also, Tony and Nat, and as well Karen, in with a chance to live free for 23.
Yeah, could get that call on Monday.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
We have been having a raging discussion before the 7 o'clock news about what is an appropriate token of appreciation for the man who sells you an $800,000 winning lotto ticket.
Yep.
And he convinced you to buy it. It wasn't just a normal transaction. You were dithering going, I don't think I really want it, but it had been printed out. And you said, no, I think you should buy this. And he did, and he won all the money.
Now, that man is Tony. Tony owns the Phoenix News and Lottery. And Tony was just given a bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
a bottle of champagne. Dom Perignon. So what do we recommend at retail? What's that about?
Dom.
Depends on the year, but probably about a rough mark, $100.
Yeah, $100, $150 probably at the most. And Amy and Harry have been here and they said, no, that's bang on. $800,000, a bottle of champagne.
Amy was prepared to throw in a box of chocolates that were left over.
Like a gift box of Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, Harry?
Lucky guy for a champagne bottle.
Yeah. We thought that was completely scungy. And Tony has joined us again. Hello, Tony.
Hey, how you going?
Tony.
Fantastic, Tony.
You got more to add to this story?
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to say, a lot of people, when they come in, they always promise you the world when they buy a ticket. Oh, mate, if you give me the winning ticket, I'll be back and I'll give you this, I'll give you that. I've been doing this for 30 years and it's never happened.
And you've dished out 3 Division 1 winners.
You need to get them to sign contracts.
Yeah,
I know. I think so. We need to get it in blood or something.
Yes, exactly.
I need that lady, the Tiffany lady, to come in.
I know. Doesn't she sound
I need to
generous?
Facebook friend her.
Yes.
Wrong. Get onto her. Her name's Karen, by the way.
She's from Medora Bay.
Medora Bay. Okay, I'll look her up.
Look her up.
She's got pugs. You won't be able to miss her.
Yeah, what else, Tony?
I just want to say also, next Thursday, Powerball jackpotted to 40 mil.
Yes,
There's
come on.
40 mil up for grabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print a ticket out, a 50-game ticket, costs $60.50, and I'm going to split it with you, Nathan, and Sean.
Okay, fantastic.
If it wins, the 4 of us will win. And then whatever we win, Amy and Harry can go suck it because they wouldn't give anyone anything.
I really like the style, Tony. I like your pie hole, Amy.
Well, guess what, Tony?
We're all jetting off to the Maldives with Sean and his wife.
Yes,
they can,
good. I need a
look
chop
after
out.
the fort there. They can.
Hey, Tony, can I just remind you, Sean wasn't actually that forthcoming with the...
Well, maybe we'll cut him out.
I don't agree,
Tony.
He's the next docker, and they're not my favourite. So.
Hey, Tony, you're in our neck of the woods, by the way, Spearwood. You should be all over the Purple Army, my
I
friend.
get reminded all the time.
Stay strong, Tony.
Especially last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tony, are you keeping Sean in the deal or not? Is Sean out?
I'll keep him in.
Oh,
Bloody
see,
hell.
that's
Like I said,
nice.
I'm a good guy.
You are a good guy.
You are
a good
Natalie
guy.
Locke.
No, I'm just stating facts
With
as
the
they
odd
happen,
change, we'll
Sean.
buy Ellie a gift basket.
Okay.
Oh, and Ellie will get a hamper. And it'd be a
Just bits
hamper
and
of
bobs.
quince
Hamper.
paste.
Bits and bobs, that's all she
A
wants.
hamper of nothing but quince paste.
Yeah.
Tony, Amy and I are going to buy a ticket, and you're not having any of it. And we're not going to do as well.
That's all right.
Amy, you know what else we should do?
You don't have $60 to buy
We're
a
going to
ticket.
come and
We're
scan
fine.
it at Tony's news agency, so when it wins, he can see.
Nothing. Hey, Western Suburbs boy, you don't even know where Phoenix is.
Yeah, exactly. Where's Phoenix, Harry? Actually, I'm always on your side, Harry.
Tony.
People live down this way.
That's
Can't
right.
wait.
We love you,
after
Tony.
Powerball next week.
Yes,
when,
There's
Thursday
40
night.
mil.
When Amy,
Yeah.
Amy and Harry are sucking it.
Yeah, the great.
Also, the only two at work because we're out of here.
It'll be worth winning just to see them the look on their face.
That's right. If fate's
I
got
love
anything
it.
to do with it, Tony.
God, we'll collect the money. We'll all go to Big W together. What do we next door?
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Listen up, you brats. It's time to get schooled.
These 3 never study, but you should because it's time to get schooled. For the best back-to-school bargains on big brands, head to Watertown Brand Outlet, Wellington Street, West Perth.
All right, I hope you've been doing your homework and studying because you're about to get schooled. Up for grabs. There's $1,000 cash. Thanks to Watertown Brand Outlet.
Well, hopefully it works for Emma. Good morning to you, Em.
Morning.
Hi, Em. How'd you go with physical education in high school?
I'd like to think I succeeded, but we'll soon find out.
Yes,
all right.
we will find out.
Yeah, that seems positive.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
All right. So there are 3 questions. If you answer all 3, $1,000 is all yours.
You ready, Em?
I'm so scared. No, I'm nervous as.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
Okay. School bell's gone. First question is, high-intensity exercise without oxygen is called what?
High intensity. Sorry, do you mind repeating that?
High-intensity exercise without oxygen is called what?
Time's up. Sorry, Em.
It's called exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Natasha's in Alkmaar this morning. Tash.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
All right,
Tash.
Tash, you get the same question.
Natasha.
Is it hit training?
Sorry? Is it
hit training? HIT.
Not.
Oh, damn.
Thanks so much.
You know it, though.
Yeah.
Hello, Tina.
Hello there.
Sean
Hi, Tina.
has got
Tina.
the same question for you.
High-intensity exercise without oxygen is called...
Is it anaerobic exercise?
It absolutely is.
anaerobic.
Absolutely is. All right.
Great drag name too, anaerobic.
Always on the
Is that in
lookout,
your
aren't
book
you?
of drag
Always on the
names? Have you
lookout.
I'll put it down on the list.
All right, Tina, you move on to question number 2.
Question number 2. If I was standing at silly mid-on, what sport would I be playing?
Cricket?
Yeah, absolutely correct.
I've never heard that term before in my life.
It's pretty silly, isn't it?
What does it mean?
Well, it's a position, so you're silly
It's a fielding
mid-on. It's
position.
a fielding position. You're really close to the bat, so when the guys...
So is that why it's so silly?
It's
so
silly,
close?
yeah, because the balls get
It's
smashed
smashing
at
at
you. You're a
your
metre
head.
away.
Okay.
Tina, you're on to question 3. Get this right, you score the $1,000, okay?
Right. Okay.
All right. What other common name does the gastrocnemius go by?
Oh, stomach. I don't know.
It is not your stomach.
It is
Thanks
not
for
your
playing,
tummy.
Tina. Catherine, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hey, Catherine.
Kath, what other common name does the gastrocnemius go by?
I'm gonna say.
Quick. Time's
No,
up.
time's
Sorry,
up.
too slow.
All right.
Simon, hello.
Hey there.
Hey,
Hi, Simon.
Simon, same question. What other common name does the gastrocnemius go by?
Is it the calf or the Achilles tendon?
It is the calf muscle,
It is
and
the
the
calf
Achilles,
muscles.
the Achilles tendon it joins onto it. So we will allow that.
We've got to help out
$1,000 cash thanks to the Watertown Brown Outlet.
Oh, yours, Simon.
Awesome.
Good job, man.
How good's that, buddy?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
so you've just won $1,000. How much are you going to give us as a thank you?
Get us a lotto ticket, Simon.
Simon. There's another chance to get schooled later in the morning. It's 7:24.
He's supposed to take us out for Chinese.
I think
Nathan?
there's deals coming all day, isn't there?
Something's happened, Nathan.
Yeah, what?
Someone's arrived in the
Who?
office.
Who?
Malcolm, our chief tech.
Okay, Malcolm's
He's
the
just
tech.
walked in.
Can I say we thought that Malcolm would be one of
Yes.
the ones that would arrive today because Malcolm can't do his job from home. I just used air quotation marks then as well, by the way. Air
So
quotes.
that's one
Excellent.
other
One.
person.
So
picking
one.
up
So
something and now
everybody,
he's
the official
leaving.
toll, other than us, of workers at Nova on a Friday is one.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
I'm going to talk about a basketball game right now.
Oh,
Here we go.
I
you?
was going to say most people will be driving off the road, but no one's going to work today.
That's right.
Yeah, so this is what appears to be a college game, okay? Play was momentarily stopped with 16 minutes and 10 seconds remaining while a certain situation was being digested. It shocked the ESPN broadcast crew, which was left with a bevy of questions. You see, play was down one side, and right by the three-point line where there were players tussling for the ball,
Yes.
on walks somebody onto the court holding a bag of food. That's right, everybody. It was an Uber Eats delivery guy. Here's the commentators.
And we've got an official's timeout. Somebody came on the floor on the far side.
Oh, this has to be one of the all-time
I'm
greats.
actually not kidding.
No,
I
this
think,
is the
I
truth.
think that's what's happening.
This guy's in the corner. Looked like was he going to deliver the McDonald's to somebody on the court? Can we rule that out? Maybe I'll put my hand up. I'm getting a little hungry. You can bring it over here.
Who's he delivering it to?
The ref.
The
ref
official?
said later. Give it to me later, not now.
Philip Alston's done a lot. I didn't think he needed a Big Mac.
You guys have seen it. The guy's just is on
He's
the court.
looking around.
Literally, people are right next to him playing basketball, like literally right next to him,
Yes.
and he's just looking in the crowd, looking to see who's ordered some Maccas.
He stopped the game.
I
doing
know.
that.
Well, a month ago at the Mandurah Greyhound track, an
mate.
Uber Eats delivery
Love
car ended up driving on the track.
Yeah.
Because it got a little bit distracted on its way to deliver food to somebody who was, just watching the dogs.
How
do you drive onto the track? I mean, it's pretty
Unbelievable.
obvious when you get to any sort of racing venue
Yeah.
that you're not meant to be driving on the track.
So now. Yeah.
Where my place is, it's weird because when you put the address into Uber Eats, it basically tells you it's down the road.
Mine used to do that and would send people around the corner.
And I will physically change it, you know, how you can change it on the map and it'll keep defaulting and going back down the road.
Yeah.
So I will always write in the special instructions exactly where my place is and give them the
actual go to the address.
Yeah, go to the address, and I explain how it takes you down the road. So on, I don't really order it anymore because 3 times now they've dropped it down the road somewhere at another person's address, and then they'll go, your food has been delivered, and then I'll ring them because you can get their phone number. I'll ring them and I'll say, oh, excuse me, you haven't delivered my food. You've rung the wrong address, and they always say, oh, please hold on the phone, and all I hear is as they're running through their lives trying to get my food before it gets taken, and I feel so sorry for them. And then I had one guy, actually, there's one other Uber driver who my food arrived, and then he rang my phone, and I said, oh, hello, and he goes, your food's been delivered, and I said, yeah, no worries, I'll meet you at the door, and he goes, no, can you come to the car, I've got a broken leg. So I went to the car and the guy's got a broken leg. And then I said, no worries, mate. And then I said, oh, this must be hard doing this. And he goes, I've been abused so many times because people are saying, no, get out of the car and bring me my food.
On a broken leg.
You've got crutches. Get out of the car and bring me my food, people are saying to him.
It's very hard to carry food when you're on crutches. As somebody who's been on crutches a bit.
Oh, we want to talk about delivery food stories.
Have you ordered it when you've been somewhere a bit random, like at a basketball game? That baffles me.
Yeah,
that you think,
that's amazing.
I mean, sure, I could go to the canteen and get a pie, but no, I'm going to order Uber Eats and they'll just wander across the court.
Has there been something unusual or amazing about the delivery person? Any stories at all to do with food delivery? We're going to give somebody 2 tickets. Oh, wait there. What am I giving him? The other one.
That's a great thing. Oh. It's in here somewhere, Nath.
Let me give him the other one.
Oh, Nathan's just taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, that one. I'm going to give him $300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant.
He's gone mad.
Jesus.
I've gone mad.
Where'd you go?
I had to
no Uber Eats needed there.
No, Matilda Bay Restaurants, Cray on the Bay, fresh local crayfish, just $49 from now until the end of March. We've had this cray. It's unbelievable.
It is beautiful. And I
wouldn't mind a refresher.
I don't even like crayfish and I liked it. There you go. That's high praise. I know. We are talking just about Uber Eats deliveries. What have you got for us?
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Steve, hello.
How you going, guys?
Good, Steve.
What have you got for us?
Yeah, well, before COVID hit, I had to sort of like help with my supplement of my wage, and I was delivering for Menulog, and I picked up one Mars bar from a petrol station and delivered it 600 metres down the road.
Oh, come on. Just a single Mars bar.
I made $15 for it.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you joking?
So they paid all that money just to get the single...
When you need a Mars bar, you need a Mars bar.
Steve, how stoned were they?
They weren't, though. That was the thing.
Who was it for? Who
was it? A
I don't know,
woman?
just some guy.
Just some guy. One Mars
bar.
I remember Masto. He just lives around the corner. He used to live around the corner from McDonald's, and he'd get like a couple of McFlurries delivered.
I think it's probably time to talk to Harry Fitzgerald roundabout now.
Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Why would that be?
Harry, what did you order on Uber Eats that time?
Condoms. And a Gatorade.
And how far away was the server you were getting it from?
Well, it turns out, a couple hundred metres. Would have been much quicker.
Resourceful, though.
Better than ordering condoms and 2 polywaffles. People go, what's happening there?
Did you only order the Gatorade so it didn't look like you were just ordering condoms?
Yeah, make it worth it. I'll meet it the next day.
Rehydration is important.
Well done, Harry.
Brianna, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, talk to us about your Uber Eats order. What happened?
Yeah, so I was at my kid's football game at about 10:30 in the morning, and the umpire was definitely on poor form. But was even worse when he ordered Domino's pizza at half-time. All the kids are eating oranges, and then this pizza guy rocked up.
But the umpire...
The umpire needed to eat the pizza.
So he was hung. He was severely hung.
I know, exactly. And my kid's like, Mum, why is he getting a pizza? And there was like an uproar from the kids, a riot.
I bet there was.
Like, why is he getting pizza and we have oranges? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Perhaps the traditional half-time pizza is something of the future.
How much was he struggling just trying to make it to half-time? Just trying to make it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And also,
he was on poor form.
That means he ordered it at quarter time.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He did too. Like,
I reckon he was probably 30 seconds away from throwing up in his whistle.
We've all been there and we feel his pain. Thanks, Brianna.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi, how you going?
Are you in Geraldton right now, Izzy?
I'm on my way back to Geraldton.
Crayfish Coast, lovely.
Okay, what have you got for us?
Well, so I've just been down in Perth the weekend to hang out with my friend, and the other night we were both asleep or getting to bed at like 12:30 or so, and then the dogs went crazy at the door.
Yeah.
And we were shocked because we were going to bed. We'd done our night. We were all ready to go, and then the dogs are making this real big growl. My friend then went to sneak out to go see what was happening because she just thought the dogs needed to go to the toilet. But then there was someone out there with these blaring white lights, and we're like, when she quickly closed the door and goes, "What the hell?" Because we were really scared. Yeah. And then she came and woke me up and was like, "Someone's at the door, Izzy, someone's at the door, like, we've got to do this." And we were freaking out because we didn't know what was going on. Yes. And then we turned all the lights off, we made sure all the doors were locked, we were freaking out because it, like, you know, we were just like two. And it was like two ourselves, and I was like my baby there as well. So we were like, oh my God. And then, so we called the police, like the neighbourhood watch, and just told them about it, crime watchers.
What
and they're like, look, we'll do a patrol. This is 12:30 a.m.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like, yeah, all right, we'll get someone to do a patrol. And then, so after we then made double checks that all the doors were locked, like we had a knife in our hand, we were that scared.
Yeah.
And then we went to make sure the front door was locked, was the last one that we needed to do. Yeah. And after we did make sure the flywire was locked, we then looked, and in the patio there were 2 bags of Uber Eats.
Had you ordered it?
No, we hadn't. So it's come to the wrong person.
Did you accept
But we were freaking out that someone was breaking in, and it was two bags of McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, Macca's.
So we got free McDonald's. But then as we're in hysterics, like looking through this order, and then we get a private number call from the police, and we're like, oh my God, now we're going to have to tell them that we wasted their time.
Yeah.
And so I'm in hysterics, and it sounded like I was crying, but I was laughing so hard. So I then had to tell them that, no, all is okay. There's just an Uber Eats delivery there, and if you wanted some food, you can come get some.
I want to come around for some fries.
So what was in the McDonald's bags?
Yeah,
what did we get? What did we get?
So we got 4 vanilla Cokes, 4 small fries, a Big Mac, a chicken cheeseburger. All I wanted was some nuggets, though.
Well, I would have had that guy arrested then.
Yeah. Oh, Izzy.
God, I wonder how many times the cops that happens to. They get called out.
We were on that journey with you, Izzy. Thank you.
That is so funny.
So good.
Let's finish off with Jared from Bullsbrook. Hey, Jared.
Good morning, gang.
Hey, buddy.
Jared, what happened?
Look, we're going back many years ago when Uber was kind of like new.
Yeah.
I worked for local government. It was stupid o'clock in the morning, and we got a call out for a tree that had come down in a storm and blocked like a fairly major road.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got, traffic control, police are in attendance. Like, it's a big thing. There's loaders lifting trees and that. And an Uber guy decides to ignore the signs because his GPS just says go that way.
Yes.
Come barreling around the corner and hit this tree head on and wrote his car off like it was a major accident.
Yes.
Then we've kind of dealt with that, and we're talking 15 minutes later, we get this dude rock up who he's the one who's ordered the food, who lives a few houses down.
Yes.
And starts abusing us because we haven't let his food through.
Did he pluck it out of the mangled car?
We then spent, there's a big tilt tray there to get the car, everything's going on. And then we spent an hour and a half arguing with him over who was going to pay the food because his refund's not instant, and he wanted us to pay it out of our own pocket.
Oh my God! Guy chopping up the tree.
Oh my God!
Oh, do you remember what food it was? What did he get ordered? Do you remember?
I don't want to admit this, but I know it was a Whopper because it tasted really good.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Listen up, you brats. It's time to get schooled.
These 3 never study, but you should because it's time to get schooled. For the best back-to-school bargains on big brands, head to Watertown Brand Outlet, Wellington Street, West Perth.
Here we go for the last time. $1,000 up for grabs from Watertown Brand Outlet if somebody can get through all 3 questions about art history.
Elise is going to kick us off this morning. Elise, art history, how does that sit with you?
Well, I got 25% in my art history exam in high school, so I didn't do very well.
Wow.
Nah.
She's up against it.
I can't even.
Mate, I've had a look at these questions and it's no surprise. I'd get one right out of the 10 or 12 that Nathan's written. That's no surprise. But hopefully
there's only 3 for you, though, so don't worry.
Sean, do you think the first one you'll get right? You would have got right?
No way.
Oh, why don't you take the first one?
Okay, here's your question, Elise. Here it comes.
Your question. Vincent van Gogh is famous for painting vases full of which species of botanicals?
No idea.
Thank you for playing, Elise.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is
Your
not the
art
answer,
history mark
Elise.
was warranted, as it turns out. Christine, hello.
Hello.
Christine, hopefully I'll read this a little bit clearer for you. Here we go. Vincent van Gogh is famous for painting vases full of which species of botanicals?
Sunflowers.
Is correct, Christine. We'll move on to question 2. All right, here we go. The Heidelberg School was a 19th century Impressionism art movement that took place in which country, Christine?
Germany.
Incorrect, I'm afraid, but I like your confidence.
Yes, let's go to Linda in Morley. Hi, Linda.
Hi, morning.
Morning, Linda.
Same question. The Heidelberg School was a 19th century Impressionism art movement that took place in which country?
I'm going to say England, just a guess.
Incorrect, Linda.
Guess.
Thanks for playing. Kayla, hello. Kayla?
Hi, Kayla.
Hello.
Natalie's got the same question for you,
Same question.
Kayla.
We're stuck on question 2. The Heidelberg School was a 19th century Impressionism art movement that took place in which country?
Australia.
Those are Aussie art.
Yes.
Indeed. The Heidelberg School.
It's like paintings like the one used in the Kit Kat ad, remember?
Yes.
No.
Tom Roberts, that was. Yep. Kayla, you get to move on to question 3. Get this right, you take the cash, okay?
All right, Kayla.
Here we go.
Okay.
The famous painting Birth of Venus by Botticelli features a goddess floating in the ocean on what?
On a shell?
On the buzzer! On a shell! And on
Kayla,
the buzzer. She was so close.
Absolutely nailed it, Kayla.
On a shell.
Absolutely a shell. You've scored the $1,000 cash, all thanks to Watertown Brand Outlet. That's yours, Kayla. Well played.
Thank you so much.
Did you know that you knew so much about art history?
I'm hoping I was, but there you go.
Never be sure. Well
Nailed
done.
it.
That Botticelli painting, Birth of Venus, that's been on most university students' walls as a poster.
At some
one of
point.
those. Yeah, that one.
Well done, Kayla.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean, and the podcast.
Sean's eating a chocolate-covered donut with custard in it.
Our boss Joel has wandered in trying to buy our love, stop us from whinging by
Morning,
buying
guys.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
You know, we never stop whinging, full stop. That's just how it is.
Well, I barely heard you bring it up this morning that you've had to work the day after the public
Thank you so
holiday.
much. We don't like to make a fuss. So.
Yeah. In fact, I got quite mad and I almost made a call to our boss, but then I called her to tee off. I'm so sick of Nathan and Sean whinging about this. She didn't answer her phone because she's got the day off.
She's got Monday off as well. She's really gone in
So
hard.
it was a bad move. But enjoy the donuts.
Thanks
Sweet
for the
over savoury.
donuts.
How
What about the person that got the gastric sleeve? What's she's getting? What's she getting?
Well, Nathan's offered for me to chew yours up for you.
and spit it into your
That's not
mouth like
gonna
a bird. How long are you in for today? The whole day? Or?
Till 3 minutes after we leave.
Bang on.
I reckon if we drive out and wait around the corner, we'll see him. We'll see him.
Don't you worry.
And he's only just turned up.
Yeah. Now, I normally work from home, then I just heard the 3 hours of carry on. So I popped in.
That's all you
It's a
did.
little pop in.
From home. All right, we are
we're
out.
done.
It's now officially the weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.